previously in the previous episode Demigra revealed all the enemies that were released, the time scrolls, and that each would have been boosted in power, being now much more powerful than their previous versions and have been brought in from different timelines and will face Goku. Apparently it has been discovered what could be the origin of Demigra's power, and how the new evil transformation works, and the dark power that he has given to some of these enemies, and apparently everything would be related to the power of the Dark Dragon Shenron, who is the eternal demonic dragon of the Dark Dragon Spheres. In Dragon Ball Heroes, in both the anime and manga, you notice that after Demigra gives Omega Shenron a part of the Dark Factor, the one-star dragon awakened a new transformation called the Transcended Demon God State, which looks a lot like Dark Shenron, and that same Dark Factor has been given to the other villains like Majin Buu, Majin Dabura, and all the others. For those who don't know, originally Dark Shenron was summoned by Mechakabura in the realm of demons and was asked as a wish to give him eternal youth, which eventually this dark dragon works like any other dragon, but it is very powerful, so big that it makes time and space distort. And regarding Demigra, he is undoubtedly the final villain of this saga, and represents a real threat that Goku cannot deal with. Goku will have to awaken the Ultra Instinct once again, to have at least a slight chance, but it seems that Demigra is not fighting with 100% of his power either. In the Hero manga it is detailed that Demigra's Dark Factor has not fully stabilized in his body, similar to when he became the Dark King, so once Demigra fully utilizes the full potential of the Dark Factor and masters it, he will also be able to face any known transformation of Goku, including the Ultra Instinct signal or the full Ultra Instinct. But that would not be all. Also, if Demigra manages to capture and absorb the power of Toki Toki as it happened with Fu, but with Dogi Dogi, Demigra could become the next Supreme Kai of Time, thus replacing the Supreme Kai of Time Kranoa, and also in the former Supreme Kai of Time Eos, since that was his goal since the beginning of Dragon Ball Heroes. For now it is most likely that the next chapters will focus first on the battles of the Z Warriors with their respective opponents. For the title of the next episode, everything seems to indicate that it will be the turn of Jiren to face an enemy that seen in the anime would have to face Hachiak and Baby Ozaru. At first glance we can say that Jiren can easily take the victory, knowing his enormous power seen in previous episodes, but let's also take into account that both opponents have increased their strength thanks to Demigra, and we can assume that they would be leveled to the current power of Jiren and the others. When Dragon Ball Heroes episode 48 will be released, there is still no official date for the promotional anime. For this next chapter that could be released in the first days of April, what has already been released is the manga, and I will show you a summary in the next video. And the other pending battle would be that of Gohan and the two Piccolo facing the demons sent by Demigra. Dabura tells both Piccolo that he could easily eliminate them, but for some reason he doesn't want to face them for now, and what will happen we would find out in the next chapter 48. Meanwhile, Gohan faces Majin Shroom, one of the Super Dragon Ball Heroes demons, who with his new power in this combat puts Gohan in difficulties since he is hit by the attack of his weapon. Piccolo Hooded worries about Gohan, and tells him to be careful to concentrate on the battle, and when he sees Gohan in trouble his disciple decides to help him, showing all his true power, and this is how this Piccolo joins the final battle. On the other hand we would also see Bardock, who would appear in the area where Yamcha and the others were about to face Chilled, but at that moment Bardock would appear, stopping the attack of this villain, starting the battle between Bardock Super Saiyan 3 against Chilled with his new increased power. And until here with the full preview of episode 48 of Super Dragon Ball Heroes. If you liked the video, give like, comment, and do not forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and until next time.